Okay, welcome back. And yeah, you might have seen in the community tab that I shared a work in progress of this. It's still a work in progress, but I thought I would do an update because it looks bloody good. I think, anyway. There you go. And yeah, I just nicked this off my one of my Rambo customs. I'll make something similar, but make it a bit thicker so it fits in his hand better. Um, yeah, so let's get rid of that for a second. Or maybe I'll make a torch like the NECA. The NECA figure. It comes with. What does it come with? It comes with the little necklace thing, the little pouch made out of leaf and gunpowder that he uses. What else did it come with? Come with the bow, which I've made here. Now this was a pain in the bloody arse. It really was. Yeah, heated up the skewers with hot water and bent them into shape as much as I could, and then I used super glue. Ended up getting it everywhere, still trying to pick it off my skin. Used this packing twine, and as you can see, yeah, it come out pretty good. Weathered it up with some paint and some weathering powders. This figure was one of the ones that was in that job lot of Action Men that I picked up recently. He had some camo on his face already, but I've just painted over it. And yeah, basically, I'll just explain what I've done here. It's basically got two coats of paint. The first coat was like a dark brown, blacky brown, quite dark, and that sort of you can see in the creases. And then I went over that, dry brushed it with some sort of black, white, and grey paint, and that sort of give it the sort of dried out mud look. And then went over the top again with some lighter weathering powder, like a mud colour from Tamiya. I've done the same with the cargo pants. They did have a big hole here, so I repaired that. That's why it looks a bit mashed up there. He's got Action Man boots on. Done some dry brushing on those. But yeah, weathering pants can be a pain in the ass, like clothing, because you don't want it to be all crispy. And I've done that before. I've just slapped on loads of paint and end up being totally cardboardy, really stiff. So the best way I found of doing it is using you can paint it on, and then then what I did was I sort of run it under the tap, so it sort of watered it all down, dried that out, and then reapplied some dry brushing after it was dry, and some weathering powders again. So yeah, just a quick look. It's not perfect. I don't really like these little bits of the pink skin coming through, but when you start moving things around, the paint rubs off. So maybe I'll put some watered down paint in these little bits afterwards, and try and cover those up. Might also use some texturing paste and add some leaves and bits of mud. But I quite like it the way it is. So I thought I'd show it in case I do anything extra to the paint job. To show you don't really need a lot of coats. This was say 2 coats of paint, and it was just thinly put on. It wasn't like loads put on. And the dark picks out all the details. And then the light on the top. It's pretty simple, pretty basic, but yeah, I think it works really well. I think it goes pretty good with the Lanard Pred. So yeah, I might stick them on a base. It makes me want to repaint him now because he looks a bit too toyish. So maybe at some point I will repaint him, or maybe just give him a black wash and marker pen for the netting. I think that will give it a bit more. But then it's like once you start touching it, you're going to weather the armour, the helmet. I mean, they do look really good when they're done. So maybe I will. Maybe. But yeah, just a quick little vid on this one. I will be making the torch. So yeah, the NECA one come with the torch, the bow, a spear with the knife on it, and some arrows. So yeah, this is just a part 1 work in progress, and I will come back as and when I add to it, and maybe I'll start, once I've done that, maybe I'll go on to the Predator, do some work on him. Got another custom here, shown before, just added a few bits extra to him, and yeah, could make a few more of the Predator team. As Carl Weathers passed away recently, could add him. I've got a few ideas and a few figures that would work for him. But yeah, it's all money, time, and I've got other things to be getting on with. But yeah, this is something that I enjoy doing. Making money. I could maybe sell one of these, but maybe they're not worth that much. I don't know. You tell me what your thoughts are down below. Also, when I make these sort of things, I don't really want to part with them. So, I could make a load of these, but when you consider the time, like the expense of getting the parts, like this thing took me bloody all day to make, and covered my hand in glue. I mean, that's my own fault, but yeah, it's just time. And then, you don't really want to part with these things. You make them because you want to keep them, display them. And I think this would look really good on a base with him. Bit of a jungle diorama. Have like a tree in the middle. Have them either side of the tree sort of hunting each other. Got that idea from somebody else who made a really cool diorama. I think I linked it in one of my old NECA Pred diorama videos. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I've still got that. I was thinking of selling it, but again, by the time I've sold it, packed it all up, it's just, is it worth it? Probably wouldn't get what I've put into it, money wise and time wise. Yeah, I've got to stop buying stuff. I really have. I mean, I love them. I love these things. They are really cool. But yeah, he's looking as if to say, you got a problem. You got to stop. Don't know why he said it in that voice, but he is. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.